Welcome back to Vintage Vagabond Vends. Here's what sold on Saturday and Sunday, April 10th and 11th. Sold a Superman, this is on eBay. We sold a Superman Hall of Heroes figurine. That sold for $75. We sold a total of 4 of these turtles, 2 blue and 2 teal ones. They sold for $31.80. Sold this Grateful Dead Join the Band liquid blue face mask. That sold for $14.99. This leather flower dangle keychain or purse adornment sold for $7.99. Bag of jumbo dinosaurs. These sold for $17. A Nora Fleming Griswold's adornment. These go on like cake plates and stuff. This sold for, we sold 2 of these for $16.99. A Cree Ireland vase. This sold for $15. Lots of noisy stuff today. 2 Norwegian kitchen witches. They're on brooms. These 2 sold for $49.98. And that was everything on eBay. On Mercari, we sold this Precious Moments Scooting Along figurine. This sold for $40. Betty Boop clutch bag. That sold for $12. Celtic Knot Poison Ring. That sold for $23. Chihuahua bobblehead. Little dog. Has a sticky that you could put them on your dashboard in your car. That sold for $12. Precious Moments Inspirational Angel. Trust in Him. This sold for $44. Precious Moments Inspirational Angel. Praise the Lord. This sold for $45. Sold another blue turtle. That sold for $9. An Esco Disney Lilo and Stitch. Not Lilo. Angel and Stitch from the movie Lilo and Stitch. These sold for $25. And the last item was this mermaid figurine. She's sitting on a clamshell. And she sold for $15. So the total from Saturday and Sunday was $453.75. Monday, April 12th, we sold the following items. This set of 3 Napco Wear monkeys, 1 playing golf, 1 with a football, and 1 with a tennis racket. We do have their stickers on them still. And the 3 set sold for $15. Sold the Stockman pocket knife for $8.95. Celtic dagger sold for $9.95. This rainbow sleep mask, sold for $4.50. A green rhinestone bow brooch, sold for $6.63. Green rhinestone wreath brooch, sold for $5. 4 taper candles, 2 sets of 2. They sold for $23.99. A wreath and a beetle brooch. Those 2 sold in a set for $12. Another lot of 3 pins. A wreath. Flowers. And a glossy enamel rose heart. Those sold for $18.81. And a Princess House crystal bear. He sold for $29.99. And then on Mercari, we sold a leather green man journal. This sold for $21. A Jim Shore Disney Traditions Pegasus figurine. This sold for $26. Flintstones salt and pepper shaker set. This sold for $18. And a bobblehead pig. There's a little sticky thing that you could stick him on your car dash. And he got a little bell on his neck. That sold for $10. That was everything for Monday. The total for today was $209.82. Tuesday, April 13th, we sold the following items. A lot of 3 of these Nora Fleming Griswold Vans for $22.50. A red rhinestone bow brooch. This sold for $5. This first edition, The Man Who Sold Christmas book, sold for $20. Washi craft tape, sold for $9.99. Metal door strap, this sold for $27.99. Amethyst point necklace, wire wrapped, sold for $8.99. This yellow rhinestone sunflower brooch pin, this sold for $24.50. We sold this leaf pin for $3.25. And then a lot of 6 pins in 2 salt and pepper shaker sets. There's a tree frog salt and pepper shaker set and a cat with a fish bowl. And then the 6 pins were cats, bees, a bow, spray, and another cat. They all sold for $58.51. We sold this turtle brooch for $7.50. A crown brooch for $5. This was a signed Sphinx brooch, sold for $7. A flower wreath brooch, sold for $10.10. Signed Premier Designs, sold for $8.51. A lot of 2 signed Jerry's duck pins. They sold for $14. 2 signed Jerry's Poodle dogs sold for $13. Joan Rivers B sold for $48. Signed BSK My Fair Lady hat sold for $20.50. Signed Carol Lee Patriotic Flag Bow sold for $5. Then we sold a lot of 11 brooches, some flowers, bar, another flower, bird, leaves, some rhinestones, peas in a pod, and a wreath. The lot of 11 brooches sold for $98.27. And we sold a flower and a bee brooch. And those two sold for $23.51. We sold these Troy built pruners for $9.99. Alien Pop for $13. Monsters Salt and Pepper Shaker set for $12. Four LED wax candles for $21. Ceramic goose for $9.99. Purple garlic twister for $13. And that was everything on eBay. Then on Mercari we sold Mickey Mouse Salt and Pepper Shaker set. Is an Esco. They sold for $25. And another pig bobblehead, and he sold for $10. The total for today was $558.10. Wednesday, April 13th, we sold the following items. A box of 100 GE mini lights. They sold for $5. 2 freshwater RV plugs. They sold for $8.99. This brooch sold for $7.01. And this lot of 2 brooches sold for $10. We sold a flower brooch for $7.50. A moon for $32.66. 2 helicopters for $6. Another moon for $7. A cat and a kitten for $2.50. These are all brooches. A lot of 3 brooches, a butterfly, a bird, and an umbrella. They sold for $12.50. A lot of 6, a flower, a rose, another flower, and 3 ladybugs, These sold for $20.52. And 2 green rhinestone round brooches. These sold for $18. This Ryobi bit holder set for $11.99. Betty Boop wristlet bag for $6.99. 2 of these RV water pump plugs for $8.99. A round granite look outdoor table cover for $18.99. A Carrie Hawks fairy cat necklace for $10.99. 2 sets of 100 GE mini lights for $10. A wolf in sheep's clothing. This sold for $19. A small princess house crystal vase. This sold for $13.99. And that was everything on eBay. On Mercari, we sold another of this Jim Shore Disney Traditions Figaro from Pinocchio for $26. And this Pathfinders, the Rusty Dragon Inn plastic figurines booster pack sold for $16. And the total for Wednesday, April 13th was $289.61. Thursday, April 15th, we sold the following items. These 2 poison rings, a turtle and a Celtic knot. They are sterling silver. They sold for $42. We sold a lot of 5 brooch pins. Flowers, flower basket, a floral bar, calla lily, and a round wreath. These sold for $79.50. We sold this cross brooch for $10.50. House pins by Lucinda for $23.50. Sarah Coventry blue flower for $6. A Russian lacquer brooch for $7.16. Signed Odette. It's hand painted, a cardinal on a stone. This sold for $28.77. Another Odette hand painted owl on a stone. This sold for $36. 2 Wedgwood pins and a heart. These sold for $33.81. A DAR eagle sold for $13.49. A sterling silver equestrian brooch sold for $10. We sold this pair of used Timberland women's boots. They sold for $19.99. 2 of these bobblehead tree frogs. They sold for $13.98. Mickey and Minnie Steamboat Willie plushies from Hallmark. These sold for $13.98. Oh, no, $14. Sorry about that. Funko Pop Alien. He sold for $12. A mini leather journal keychain. This sold for $6.99. And I already packed a Ryobi bit holder set that sold for $11.99. Those were all the sales from eBay. On Mercari, we sold this yoga bag. It's for a yoga mat that sold for $20. And an LOL Surprise Little Sisters sold for $9. Total sales for Thursday, April 15th was $398.68. And Friday, April 16th, overnight we sold 11 brooches. I didn't get to film those. The total of the 11 was $112.77. We just shipped those right out. The order came in right before we were off to the post office. Then we sold two Snowy Owl figurines. This sold for $22.99. We sold this hand-painted egg. It's a candle, and where is it? It says A Christmas Remembrance, 1979. This sold for $13. We sold 4 brooches. That one's a Germany brooch, a leopard or cheetah, flower, and a little basset hound. The 4 pins sold for $18.34. We sold a garlic twister for $19.99. 2 Betty Boop clutches. This design and this design. They both sold for $17.49. We sold this Wedgwood ashtray. This sold for $9.99. And another Wedgwood ashtray with the chariot design. I don't know if you can see the marking. This sold for $9.99 also. The total for Friday, we had no other sales on Mercari today or anywhere else. The total was $224.56, and it brings our week's total to $1,735.84. Again, that does not include the cost of the merchandise or any selling fees. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.